All right, joining us now to sort out the legal ramifications is former prosecutor Don Schweitzer in Los Angeles and Miami defense attorney Janie Weintraub. So I'm going to go to you first, Janie. Basically, what do you think about this situation? Is there going to be any kind of criminal charges that could come out of it based on what you've heard tonight?
No, I don't think there'll be criminal charges, Kimberly, because they'll be too hard to bring. You know, as a former prosecutor, that you have to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt the charges that you bring. I mean, for example, the doctor who prescribed whatever drug she overdosed on, the criminality would have to be the standard: did he know or should he have known that whatever he was prescribing would have caused her death? And the answer clearly has to be no. Then you have to prove that the drugs that she actually took were the drugs that he actually prescribed. Then, you know, it's just too many ifs. And don't forget that primarily there'll be medical licensing issues here, Department of Professional Responsibility issues
Which
here.
I think is important, which shouldn't be swept under the rug.
Well, that's not being swept under the rug if the guy loses his license, Kimberly. That's pretty.
No, that's what I'm saying. There should be an investigation in that. Absolutely.
Well,
I just see two dead bodies. I want to bring in Donald, and it concerns me. I really believe that if certain people weren't in their lives, i.e. Howard K. Stern, that those two people might be alive. I mean, not saying any kind of intentional murder situation, but at the very least, we're talking, you know, gross negligence. A woman, 105 fever, and basically dying in a bed. You don't help her get medical attention?
Well, I'm not sure that Stern is going to be criminally prosecuted. I mean, we just have to wait for the investigation to come about. There is one case that comes to mind, though, and that is with John Belushi. The person that was assisting him in taking drugs was criminally prosecuted here in Los Angeles. But what's more important to me is that Howard Stern is under a microscope right now. He's got the authorities in the Bahamas that are investigating him, and they're looking real closely. And whatever goes on in that investigation is going to make its way into the family law proceedings. And if that court does a best interest test and they learn that there's dead bodies all over the place and this man is videotaping this woman while she's high under drugs and with his child, then he's in trouble.
I agree.
But
there's
if
a lot
the
more to
DNA
check
comes
out.
back,
I got to jump, Janie. We're up against a hard break. Janie and Donald, thank you so much.